Hello, everyone. Yay! This is Dailey at Healing Heart Reiki, and I have a little beautiful setup here today. We're going to start, and I am playing some soft music in the background. Hopefully, it's not too loud. But if you're coming on live with me today for our full moon celebration and simple ceremony, please say hello and let me know how things are going. Let me know what your world has been like recently. I feel like there's been so much going on and just checking in with people. I love hearing where you're at. So, one of the things that I really wanted to do this month with these full moons and new moons is remind all of us that you don't have to know a whole bunch about astrology. You don't have to be super versed in all of the magical things in order to just celebrate the moon. And so today, I thought we could just take the next half hour to start to tap into that energy. So, as I'm talking, I'm actually just gonna put together a little mandala for us. I have some of my crystals here, and I feel like for this particular moon, it's a moon in Virgo, and that is an earth sign. And I was noticing for myself that it just felt like this particular month, for whatever reason, I was having a really hard time tracking with this moon, and like really grounding myself with this moon. So actually, because of that, I'm going to use, I'm going to change my mind. And for this mandala, that is, I'm going to use some of these more grounding stones to represent the elements or the four directions that we live in and work on. So I'm actually going to use these beautiful like obsidian shards. I think some of them came from Tony Aquila here in the group. Thank you, Tony. and ooh, and this labradorite, which helps connect us with our dreams, our otherworldly star world connections. I'm actually going to put that right beneath our candle for the moon. And then in our cross quarters, I'm going to use the rose quartz, this beautiful pink rose quartz, because I do feel like sometimes we, like we're anchored, and then when out of the corner of our eye, things will pull us out of whack. And that's especially where we need the rose energy. We really need that rose energy. So this is meant to be a really grounding mandala that helps anchor us into these magical points of the year. And I'm bringing in a little bit of, this is frankincense from my personal collection. So as I lay this in, you can kind of just start to think in your own life about, where you could use some raising up, because I have always been taught magically that frankincense helps to raise you up. Frankincense and myrrh together raise you up and open the way. And so as we give thanks to these beautiful resins of the trees and the stones, as we give thanks to our ancestors who have lived so many thousands of years before us and paved the way for our own evolution, and for our ancestors who have yet to live, whether they're from our own blood or not, they are all of our children. And we're just asking that we're all lifted in consciousness at this time. Whatever you are going through in this community for yourself, whatever you've been kind of struggling with, take a deep breath in and start to let that go. Start to let that go. Remember that you really do have within you everything that you need to be successful in whatever part of your life. And start to feel into the seat of your pants, your buttocks, how you're connected deep into the earth and deep into this earth wheel of the seasons, the changing seasons, and all of the magic that is coming through your life at different dimensions. You're grounded deep into the earth with all of this. Breathing in and out. Place your hands on your heart. Place your hands on your heart. And welcome Reiki Life Force Energy. We welcome the healing energy of the universe to flow through us. We give thanks with our heart of gratitude for all of the many blessings in our lives. And thanks for the fact that we are so blessed and fortunate to have nourishment, to have food, to have safety, to have connections with other people. And if you have been not feeling connected to people lately, allow yourself, as you feel into the energy of your buttocks, your hips, your earth, your connection. Allow your roots to drop into the earth and to spread out. And feel and imagine how your energy is dancing up against the energy of other amazing people in the world that maybe you haven't even met yet, that you may not have even met yet. And today I'm pulling forth dragon's blood oil for this moon. I really feel that for many of you who I have messaged with privately, that I've connected with, you're going through a lot of amazing changes. Some of you are feeling freaked out by those changes. Some of you are just like excited, but you're like, oh my God, where do we go here? Now, where do we go from here? Woo! So dragon's blood is a sacred oil, a sacred resin. The spirit of dragon's blood is the protector for energy healers. It's here for us, this beautiful ancestral energy of dragon's blood. The dragon is here for us to help us remain protected in our work, to remain safe, to remain connected to spirit, connected to earth, and filled with our own insight, inner power, even as we open up to the power, the wisdom, the love of others. Hopefully I didn't put too much oil. I guess we will find out what dragons want to do today. Welcoming that life force energy to flow through your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your sacral plexus, solar plexus, sacral plexus, and root. We ask for blessings in this work. We open the distance portal. And we ask that anybody who needs healing, who would like to receive healing light, easily connect with this energy now. And we invite our earth allies, the stones, the frankincense with their heavier vibration, to help comb through our energy field and help us release any of our baser connections that just don't serve us, that are holding us back, so we can stay resonant in our heart and in our work. And take this moment to connect with the energy of the moon above. We draw the light of the moon down through our crown and through our bodies. Let that light flow through you, and nourish you and nourish your intuitive wisdom at this time. Welcoming that Reiki light to flow. Let yourself soften and receive directly from Source. And allow yourself to ground into your power. Let yourself remember that you were born with this power. And today on the full moon, just as the moon is luminous and bright in its moments, allow your natural energy to emanate from your body. Give yourself permission to be, be you, just be you. And feel how wonderful and delicious that can feel. Just giving yourself permission to breathe, deepen into your own energy, and open your crown to the moon. Allow that lunar light to touch gently upon your Sahasrara chakra, your crown chakra. And you might even touch the top of your head very lightly. And just allow whatever transmissions from this moon need to come through. The moons are here to help us upgrade in our intuition, in our inner knowing. Every moon has beautiful codes and transmissions, frequencies of healing. So if you open your crown now and simply ask this full moon, as you feel this light touching down upon your crown, ask this moon, will you share your healing transmission with me now? I am open to receive the wisdom of this full moon. Breathing in, allow yourself another minute to fully receive those transmissions, whether they are spoken or silent. We give thanks for this beautiful energy of the moon. We allow our heart of gratitude to overflow and to blend with the energy of the moon. And thank you, Spirit, for keeping all friends and members and guests of Healing Heart Reiki safe, loved, blessed, and protected in their journeys this month. We celebrate all that we've been working on and transforming through this year, this week, all of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, guides and allies who are with us and who are loving us. Thank you for continuing to be present with us. When we dance, we're dancing with you. When we move our bodies with joy, we're moving with you. Moving with you. And we're so thankful to have this opportunity to continue to live and love and learn in life. So you're welcome to sit in this energy a little bit if you'd like. I don't know if I can get myself and the the mandala in there, but for this moon, you know, I really have just been getting so much of the vibe of like people are going through massive transformation right now, massive transformation. And I think that part of it is we as light workers are being called right now, and as earth tenders, as witches, as pagans, as healers, as whatever you are, we're being called right now. We're being called to up level in our own character, in our own being, in all of the nuts and bolts of who we are moving through the world, so that in the next coming years, in the next few years, we will truly be able to support and serve this world on a greater scale. Because the future, it really is, it's up to those of us who remember the wisdom of the earth and remember the wisdom and the love of connecting to each other and connecting in kindness and compassion, who understand what it means to have these deeply held values that unite us as a global community and global tribe, and unite us as small communities and small tribes. Those of us who are holding the seed of that energy, we're going to be needed in the next few years to help reweave the fabric of light across this planet. There's a ton of light all over this planet right now. But I do feel that as humans, our humanity right now, the people of this earth, a lot of us are actually remembering how to work in conjunction with the planet again. And so the next few years, as more and more people remember that they're earthlings and remember that we're here to love and respect the earth and the planet, and that it is our duty and responsibility to help with things like climate change and to help with the pain or the violence that we see with other humans, and to open our arms and our hearts and to be vulnerable, but also through that vulnerability to unite, to heal, to create beautiful bridges of light. As we remember, more and more people remember that that's our work in the world will start to emanate even more light, and there will be a different frequency and caliber of healing for all of us and a lot more joy. I think we're literally going through this deep, like, polarity shift in the energy of this planet and in our human consciousness. And so right now, this year, a lot of light workers and energy healers you're being called on to really heal the impeccability within your own life, so that you have the foundation and the strength and the inner fortitude in order to really serve your communities. So if you're going through kind of a lot of stressful things right now, just a lot of movement and busyness, remember that, like, everything that you're doing this year, it's like you're kind of adding the seeds to the storage bundle, right? You're like building up the stores, the energy stores for your future work. And so even if sometimes you're a little low energy, or you just feel like, oh, why am I doing this? Any of that kind of stuff, like, it's okay, but give yourself rest and love, because you're going through the things you're going through this year in order to really create a beautiful, beautiful world for the people that you love, for your own being, and for the generations of humans that come after us, that walk on this planet. So, I hope that you can remember these truths and ground into this, your personal power, this particular season, because the more you do this month, there's just like so much benefit to that for the people that you serve, and for the direction and the path that you're going. And some of you might even shift direction a little. You might be going one way and go, oh, I need to go this whole other way. And that's okay too, right? Because again, this is all footwork this year, for this energy of momentum that we're creating as connected light workers in that grid of light, that grid of healing light. So I'm going to pull a card for us. That's why I'm holding all the cards in my hand. This is from the Journey of Love deck. I've had it for a while, and I don't always use it, but I feel called to use it today. Alana Fairchild made this deck with some other wonderful artists, and I like Alana Fairchild's decks. I saw her once several years back and did like a day workshop with her with some people, and it was just really lovely, and at both as Egyptian priestesses, like, I just felt like, her transmission to spirit was one I really got, because it really resonated with me. So working with this deck now, I'm just going to pull a card for us for this moon. Oh, this is so pretty. Heart of the moment. Heart of the moment. So that is the card. Heart of the moment. Let me see if I can read it. I'll read the little book. See if I can read the book. Read the book too. I like her oracle books. Heart of the moment. What number is it? 16. So it says, you are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one. But even if you can't yet make the decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself? Even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a more long-term decision, the trust will still create deep movement and healing for you. This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love at this time is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. So let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or take a path of fear or doubt. Their games aren't nearly as fun. Choose love. And who knows? Maybe if you're choosing love, all of these people in your life that aren't choosing love, maybe they'll join your party instead. So this oracle brings you a message. You are in transition. This is a transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices, but at this time, you are in an especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. I swear this is what I was just saying. So this is the time to be willing to take a chance or a risk to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. So thank you guys so much for joining this full moon ceremony. I'm going to go ahead and keep this mandala up. I'm going to go ahead and keep the mandala up until the central candle burns out today. Just, to allow the energy of those prayers, any of you who are connecting with this mandala, I'm going to continue to channel a little bit of Reiki into it. And just allow that your prayers, let's allow that whatever you're praying for, whatever you're processing, whatever beauty you're envisioning for yourself in the world, whatever you might even be surrendering on this full moon, that your ancestors, the ones who live in the stones and in the resins, they're here for you. They're really here for you. And the light that is coming in, it's here for you. You're not alone in your processes. And we are, all of us, each one of us, we're like all of these little bits. Like I'm that and that's you, and we're all together. We're all together in this thing. And whatever you're going through in your life that feels really private, guess what? I'm right there with you. We're all right there because we're all doing it in our own lives. And it's like a holographic um, reality where we're all actually the same. We're all doing the same thing. We're all healing. So I'll leave this up so the light can continue to channel with it, and you can connect in with it on an astral level space if you'd like. And I'm wishing you many, many blessings for this beautiful, beautiful full moon. So if you want to close out with me, you're welcome to, or you can pause and close out later. I was going to say a quick closing prayer. Full moons are a time of celebrating. They're a time of celebrating the fertility, the fecundity, the fullness of our lives and all that we are accomplishing and doing. The full moon with its light reminds us that we too have luminosity in the dark, that deep within us we have wisdom and knowing that can lead us through all dark spaces and in light spaces, and that we can trust our inner knowing. We can trust the inner knowing of those we love, and that all of our inner knowing is connected in a network of light and connected into this planet. We remember these truths, and on this new moon, as we dance in spirit, maybe dance physically, we set the intention that this knowing of love and connection continues to unfold moon cycle after moon cycle as we grow and evolve in our lives. We give thanks to our ancestors, allies, guiding spirits, friends, loved ones, everyone on this planet for our healing and evolution and the wonderful experiences that we're able to have. And we ask that this healing mandala continue to channel direct source light and Reiki light for those who request it and who need it, for the duration of this mandala being up. And beyond that, we honor and close this sacred circle and this sacred moon ceremony. Thank you to everyone who is in this space, both in present and future time and past time. Thank you. The space is open. This work is done. So it is. Thank you, friends. I will see you soon.